Well, I guess we'll start with first off, thank you both so much for your time today. And we can start off with I am very curious what your most fondest memory of working on this show is.
Oh, it's such a beautiful thought. Listen, we've had 3 years of this, and I have truly so many beautiful memories of cast, crew, every single person that has worked on this, and I cannot narrow it down to one. It's like telling you to pick a favorite song.
All right,
That's
that's
yeah. I'm trying to think about it too. I think it's more just we had so many times of where we were holed up, staying out of the elements, braving a lot of that together, and it was an adventure. It's really
Mm,
hard to pinpoint, but I think it was those times when we came together under these circumstances that were really tough. Shooting conditions a lot of times, and just getting through that day. You couldn't help but look left and right and be like, all right, okay, we did it.
I do have one story of Owen. Oh wait, I can't tell that story. No, no, because it's future. Rats. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a good
It
one
hasn't
too.
happened yet,
He was
guys. You
snoring. He
realize
was
that?
snoring on camera.
to be continued, and that's the important thing.
Oh,
I'm so curious right now. So
I'm
curious.
sorry.
Same though,
It's
same.
okay. So I would like to know your theories on why Gavin has let Levi live. Because like if somebody did say somebody as dirty as Levi's been doing everybody, like Levi, why is Levi still alive? No
Well,
offense.
no, for one, I mean he's hard to kill. I don't know if on his best day that Gavin could kill him. But that being said, now that's I think it's also testament to just how much um, how much there is, like what is this past, and how much they have invested in each other that makes it so difficult, I think. And we find out even more about that in this third season. But yeah, it's a difficult one, and that was a difficult one as an actor too, navigating that. Constant. Like I definitely had my motivation when we saw in season two. Um, but I think ultimately that's the thing, is at its base there's such strong relationships that kind of defy some conventional wisdom.
Um, it's been a good topic today to discuss in the fact that obviously we all take away something from storytelling.
Sorry,
Please.
sorry. One other thing I want to add for you, Aaron, too, is that, and it would have been apropos, of course, because Zyra and I are here right now, but that's a big reason right there. Zyra's character, Izzy, was a big reason and continues to be, and because of her relationship with Levi, that is probably a big reason why he's still alive.
I was
Amazing.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
No, please, no. That I want to make sure that Aaron gets the complete answer. So absolutely, that's totally fine. I'm just curious, really, what it was that each of you kind of learned from your characters over the course of the past 3 seasons. What you took away from them.
I learned don't choose anger first. You kind of in my experience, I'm not an angry person per se, but if something happens, like anger happens, whatever. But to explore the other emotions first, because Izzy is so good at that and so good at being mature and understanding other people and the empathy. And it's like with the Izzy and Levi situation, like she was so incredibly understanding for this huge betrayal, um, and just talk to him like a person, which is wild at 16 years old. Can you imagine?
Nicholas, anything to add?
What was the exact question again?
Really, what you learned from Levi over the past 3 years.
Oh, right. I think that for me, one of the biggest things I think is that Levi kind of, while he was a very logical and smart, I think he let his heart run ahead of him a few times, and whether that was because of Eve and wanting to keep the family, obviously safe. He was spread pretty thin because there was a genuine love for Levi and Izzy and Josh and the family. So it was I think he kind of I learned a bit along with him that I think you just really have to kind of stop yourself and not rush headlong into things, especially when you're letting emotions get the best of you.
20 years from now, like because when I found the show, I binged it. It's so obsessive. And so 20 years from now, when people find this show, what do you hope that people have to say about this show? Because there's nothing like it on television.
Timeless would be great. I mean, if they can still
Yeah.
watch in 20 years and be, you know, entertained and still, you know, I mean, I feel like we've seen so much of everything in storytelling, and to still have these times that you can surprise people or take them in a direction they didn't expect, I'll take that as a win. And I would hope they're still saying that in 20 years, you know.
And you, Zyra, do you have anything to add? What do you hope?
I hope that they love it as much as I enjoyed making it. That's what I hope.
And that they're all safe. The ozone layer is still okay. That we have more than just the
yeah, like good things are happening to them.
left.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I hope for you.
I'm thinking about regenerative agriculture and all these things.
And
I
also
hope
because
a good future for them.
Hold on, I'm going to say something nice, and I hope that they take something wonderful away from it, because there are so many beautiful stories in La Brea that I hope they find something that they can connect with, and they take away that maybe your situation isn't so bad, and that people can always change. You can always be better.
Seen a lot of passion today when it comes to this cast, and just the enjoyment you guys had doing that. What has this journey meant to each of you, being able to do this whole 3-year run?
For me, it's just it's meant a lot, because it took a lot of time away from our family, you know, as well. We had to create a family while still, you know, just letting everybody do their own thing and trying to live somewhere else, when everything you hold close in the world is on the other side of it. That I think was probably one of the toughest things about it, you know, for me, and learning about you know, how resilient I think even just as actors that we can be, you know, put in the situation like we were in the first season, you know.
Zyra, what about you?
I am reminded every single time I talk about this show how truly grateful that I am to everyone who allowed me to do this, to make this with people that I adore. Because this is my first show. This is the first big thing that I've ever done. And for them to take a risk on me and go, yep, we're going to do this, and we're going to do 3 seasons of it. That's wild. Absolutely wild. And I am so incredibly grateful. Oh, and also to the people around me who I had no idea what I was doing, and they were just like, yeah, like Owen. Owen truly took me under his wing and was like, listen, you don't know what any of these words mean. I understand that. Let me explain them to you whilst also not making you feel foolish. It was wonderful.
Love that. Also, you should read like on the Calm app. Your voice is so like calm. I like really feel like at peace right now. My
GK does, by the way. GK's on the
He does, yeah.
GK's on the Calm app.
Oh, is he?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look
Mhm.
that up. How do you guys feel about the ending? Like, with such a passionate fan base, do you guys think that they're gonna be happy with the ending, that it was tied up in a way that fans will love?
Absolutely. I read the comments, so don't say mean things, people. Say, listen, I have a soft heart, okay? Anyway, from what people have been saying, for what they hope for these characters, and maybe things they don't even realize that they might want, I think they will be satisfied.
Good answer.
Love it. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Yes,
Thank
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
We'll see ya.
Bye.